Give me the briefcase, Lucas. The guys with the glowing eyes are right behind us. I had her at the private island speech markers. You have the timing of a cheap watch. She's a shapeshifter, Lucas. Now get in or we're gonna be part of the Foundation.
You have to actually lose it for that count.
This isn't a map, kid. This is a logic puzzle designed by a psychopath. I don't do puzzles. I do hitting things until they work.
Actually, we've come to negotiate.
How delicious! A thief, a fool, and a child. You come for the golden firewalker idol?
You see, this idol is actually a counterfeit.
I happen to have the real one right there.
And I'm just here to make sure nobody touches. It's all in the reflexes.
Shut up and look intimidating. Is that a fruit?
I've dealt with tax auditors more bloodthirsty than you, Lucas. Imitation's over. Give us the idol or we'll drink your dry clean blood. Goonies never die. Now how do we get out of a dimension that's currently folding like a cheap lawn chair?
I must admit, the craftsmanship of these gadgets is almost as good as my lies.
I don't care if they're vampires or gymnasts. They're running a paint job on the jet. You guys looking for a ride, or are you waiting to jump in?
Engaging afterburners. Let's see if those bloodsuckers can fly at Mach 2. There's a literal dead police warden tapping on the glass. Do something rugged.
If it bleeds, we can con it, and it's clicking. My silk tie has surrendered. It's now just a damp rag. I've seen this before in a comic book. I'm on it. Strike, give me a barrel roll.
This is impossible. We're higher than the house. We're higher than the clouds. It's beautiful. It's a laundry basket the size of a kingdom. If we don't get back to the ladder in 60 seconds, you'll be spending the next month living in the land of perpetual Mondays. Watch your step at the fork of the indecision. If you go left, you'll end up in yesterday. The land of the last socks is rotating out in 20 minutes. And if you don't find your left audio now, it's going to be replaced by the land of extremely loud bagpipes. Not on my watch. My sick, how did you...
I'm telling you, Remy, the map said the property line ends at the creek.
It isn't just glowing, it's humming.
Nice hustle. Same time tomorrow?
I got it. We made it.
I haven't eaten lunch specifically for this moment because that would be a cruel trick. I'll allow it because I'm hungry. If we don't hit the canopy by the third chime, the entrance will turn into the land of very sharp broccoli. Move it or lose it, sugar munchers. Do you think infinite dessert includes vegetables that look like a dessert? Don't even joke about that. We'll be here.
I think I found my soul's true home. Pass through, but watch out for the macaroon monkeys.
Macaroon monkeys? This tree is getting dangerous. They have terrible aim, but high velocity.
Is that a jelly bean boat?
I think I'm gonna be full until I'm 30.
At least we've got a souvenir.
The jelly bean boat is drifting away.
If it hits the chocolate rapids, we're stuck here until we turn into fudge. Oh, fizzle sticks. That's the heat wave. The land of infinite dessert is starting to melt. Why is the sky turning bright orange? The islands are grumpy today. They're drifting apart because they had an argument about who has the best view.
With Charles, it's usually both. It feels like being underwater, but without the wet part. It's salty sweet.
Maybe an umbrella? The gravity is a bit moody on Tuesdays. Being a harness.
Close enough, you survive the moods.
It's working. It'll sink you backwards towards the willow's canopy. I've got you, Chloe. How do we get down?
But the gravity changes every 30 seconds.
I'm drifting toward a cloud that looks like a cactus. It smells like old books and rain. Don't think about the physics. Look, the ladder doesn't go to a hole anymore. If I tell you to run away, it means come closer. Worse. Much worse.
So, what's today? The land of superheroes? The land of laser swords?
Close enough for government work. They are clouds. That's the spirit.
You better hurry. They're trying to harvest the tree sap for an eternal use serum.
It's the land of celestial bureaucracy. My brain already feels reversed.
We have to convince the clerk that Maya is actually the queen of the universe because she has a birthmark that looks like a taco.
I am the rightful owner of this tree, and I decree that all harvesting is cancelled in favour of a mandatory nap time. Take that, space bureaucracy.
And he's wearing a vest. You forgot to sign in triplicate.
I think we accidentally saved the planet. Or at least the tree.
I knew you were coming. I saw in the dregs of a cold espresso. You're trying to fix the grief of a numberjack called 89, aren't you?
But I bet you didn't bring enough of that glowing pizza for the both of us.
Wrong stop. Definitely the wrong stop.
Then you'd better have a big appetite.
For the numberjack who died, the world that burned.
I'm just trying to deliver the order.
This isn't just dinner, it's the cow list.
The oven is fueled by the core of a dying star, 6. Quality takes time.
You're late with the door, 3. The Hunger Games started 3 seconds ago, and my bets are bleeding.
I wish I was big and had a snack.
You're looking for a map, but you should be looking for a meaning.
Keep the cards warm. You look like you've been through a lot. Found yourself in the woods?
The house always wins, and out there is 1,000 miles of permafrost.
I told you, you can't bear against nature.
Dinner is served, and the service is terrible. I found out I'm tired of cleaning up your messes.
30 is the age when you stop lying about your back pain and becoming the guy who yells at kids to get off his lawn.
Fix is a strong word. We just made it interesting again. You're using the Bullet Express to delivery service a homogenized reality.
Can I see your license for that interdimensional skillet?
Do you have any entries on the sociological impact of magical arboreal ecosystems? I'm taking this. It's art. Art is worth money.
Don't drink the green soda. It's mostly additives. The very top leaf is shaped like a blue beehive. I'm already seeing a giant toad with a monocle.
I just know that if I don't get a swoon soon, I'm gonna start seeing things. This tree has no filling system. I shall invent a device to turn it into a very tall soup. It's a biological impossibility.
I have no idea, but look at this tree. I have finally found a dumpster full of enchanted acorns. Finally, a feast for a king. It's on the house for the greater good. Then it's a good thing I bought this secret ingredient.
97 miles to Gotham. 97 miles. Road is rough. We've got a Neo-Tokyo run and the cheese is melting.
We spend our lives breaking things for money.
The map isn't a drawing.
It's not a heath, Sam. It's a recovery.
See? I told you. The girl in the frilly skirt is the one doing all the structural damage.
She's not just a girl in a skirt. She's a 2025 model ballerina.
That means she has high torque joints and a grudge. We have a situation. Every time I use my binary powers, the red one's sleigh loses a reindeer. It's a total cosmic glitch.
You know, Cody, the music of the spheres is much louder when the moon is falling.
Strength and honor.